Yeah, we open up Big Ten play on Thursday against Iowa, and it's a new season, and hopefully we can take advantage of it. I was really pleased the way we played against Nebraska. Really thought we played about as close to our ability level as possible, and I don't know if it was a taxing game, but for whatever reason yesterday we didn't play like that, and it was disappointing. We just didn't play very well, and hopefully we'll see the team that we saw on Thursday, this next Thursday as we play Iowa. Give Iowa credit; they're really skilled and shot it really well, but we just didn't have the same aggressiveness and the same belief that we had on Thursday at a real tough environment in Nebraska. And we got to find a way in the next couple of days to get that back and see if we can play well in the Big Ten tournament. I do want to add, I'm really excited about the recruiting. I think most people heard that Amara Coleman got named to the honorable mention WBCA. There's 10 that make the WBCA team, and then there's 20 that make honorable mention. So basically she was chosen as a top 30 player, and then Shatrice got chosen as a McDonald's All-American. To have two top 30 players in two different polls coming next year is a real shot in the arm. I know we talked to Gino Oriemeno this summer, and he said it took him 6 years to get a McDonald's All-American at Connecticut. And for us to be in our second year and have a McDonald's All-American coming and then have a WBCA honorable mention All-American coming says a lot about our staff and our recruiting, and that's exciting for the future. We're try to get better tomorrow, taking today off and keep them rested and just mentally try to take a day away from it and see if we can come back tomorrow and get better and prepare to try to play well on Thursday.
What's it like preparing for Iowa? You just played them yesterday. You just played them before that on the road a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I told Coach DeVille last night we don't have a ton of prep. You know, there's not, and Iowa's not a team that runs a lot of sets. They run a motion offense, and you know the biggest thing is they're really highly skilled. And so how do you keep them from being? Yesterday they did a great job of moving the basketball and getting great shots and finding a way to play defense long enough to keep them from getting good shots. They do a good job of taking care of the ball. Their point guard Logic, leads the Big Ten in assists, and I think she's grown a lot as far as not turning it over, which makes it a little bit tougher to play them. So you got to be a little more disciplined and defend a little bit longer.
How have you been able to sell with recruiting? Obviously, you're having a bad year. I mean, are you selling playing time, or are you just selling the program?
Yeah, I think just a belief, obviously most of these kids committed, the last summer or the spring, and the belief of where we're going. And I think the kids have seen, if they come and watch us practice, Mara watched us practice, and her mom said your warm-up was more intense than the other 3 or 4 teams we watched practice. And she was recruited by other BCS schools. And so I think those kids wanting to buy into it, look at the way they practice. Eventually that's going to show on the court as we add more pieces. And then, the belief of what we can do in this, for what we did at Green Bay, and to say, hey, if we can get better players here, just think about where we can go with this program. And obviously we're not there yet, but I think they have an idea where we're headed.